Hey guys, Link1652 here. Welcome back to the Hovers Block server. I think we're on episode 7 would be my guess. Just talking to everybody. I'm going to go caving today. A lot of people I found on YouTube don't like to watch caving, but my resources are dwindling and I've got a few big projects that I need money and resources for. So, if you'll excuse me for just a second, I need to clear my throat. Just checking to make sure I wasn't on mute and I didn't unmute myself to clear my throat. Katie's stalking us on the web as usual. So right now, I'm just gonna get ready. Don't need wood. Or actually, I'll hang on to some oak logs. It's always good to have a few of those in the inventory. Rails. I almost don't even need to organize stuff. Rotten flesh. I've got a place for you. Alright. There's my wooden shovel from when I was trying to make a snowman work. So, I don't need a crafting bench because I can use the command. And I'm already all armored up. Sword is alright. Pick will do. What else is there? Food. Might have some steak. Nope, I must have eaten it all. Cake is a good one. Chicken. There we go. That's not enough. Let's take all this. In fact, let's run over here and see what else we have. How come you can't cook eggs? That seems like something that would have been introduced first. Alright guys, sorry I'm not very excited sounding. Let's go find a cave, alright? I'm just worried I'm forgetting something. I haven't done this in so long because I hate doing it so much because every time I do it I'll die in lava and everything I had before I started will be gone. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. Now, I showed you guys on my first episode my fishing room, which is up there. And there's a huge ravine or something nearby that I didn't explore. Well, might as well get coal. I need the coal blocks for stuff. So, might as well look for that. Now, I also need to cave because I need myself a fortune pick. And all the resources I can get will help. Iron, coal, just little stuff. Even though I've been playing for a while, those are still resources I don't have a lot of. I don't have a golem farm. That's a hole I dug when I found out. When I found out there was a huge ravine right next to my house. Maybe I will go elsewhere. Or I can just be lost and we can never actually go caving. That's what it looks like we're gonna do. I just like to cave underneath the house because I still get all my beacon effects. Come on now. So, yeah, I was telling you guys, I was going to tell you guys I'm tired. Nothing new about that. It snowed like crazy yesterday. It was white. It was snowing sideways. You could only see like 30 feet in front of yourself. Look at those. 4 tall. Oh, yeah, I'm outside. I need to be not outside. Oh, you know where there's a huge ravine right next to my house? I'll show you. While I'm over here, though, maybe there's a guy who wants to meet my blade. There is! That was a cool sound. His, kind of boing sound. Ravine, right here. I've mentioned this in the past. Alright. It's very dark. You know what? I forgot torches. That's why I dug up that coal. You know what sucks about that coal? Is my pickaxe is Silk Touch. Which is why I killed that iron golem. So I could have the iron to make a not silk touch pickaxe. We're doing this backwards, you guys. I'm gonna use the iron for resources I want. If you know what I mean. Shovel can stay on the bar. Right. Good enough. Where am I? In the hole. Alright. I still don't have torches. Let's go see if I can find some coal in here. This water is a pain, but I don't mind it so much considering the best way down. I would be helping Truth out a little bit more, but Katie's helping. And I'm also unable to pay attention to the chat and mine at the same time. You guys, my voice is getting all quiet. I'm excited to be playing with you guys. I haven't recorded an episode in almost a week. I think the last one I put up was Thursday-ish. And it's Tuesday now. Damn it, I'm digging with the wrong thing. So, yeah. And I have no reason for not recording. I just busy with work, and then the weekend came, and there was a few things I wanted to go over. I didn't understand exactly what she said, so. Alright, this is a lot of coal. I like it so much. Would be even better is fortune in the coal. So I think I'll silk touch a couple stacks of it. So I was telling you guys earlier how I know caving usually isn't exciting for people who aren't doing it, and even people who are doing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about things. Yeah? Excited? I was going to write down things to talk about because my mind just goes blank as soon as I try to remember what I was just talking about, if you know what I mean. I can never decide where I want my torches and my food. Yeah, I'll just throw that torch on the ground. Ooh, look at this. Let's go down. Alright. Maybe that other sword. Ooh, lapis. I like me some lapis. That's going to be important for the next update. I will take it. Let's just dig straight down. So, as I was saying, I was going to talk about stuff. I watch a lot of YouTube. Even though I'm recording videos now, I still watch a lot of YouTube. Stay up late to do it. Wow, you guys just have come to murder me, huh? Where did that little one go? I can see him in the shadows, I guess. Which is where I'm getting a lot of, like, inspiration and any knowledge I have on actually putting videos out is from all the videos I've seen myself. So, as I said before, I forgot what I was talking about, but I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm gonna repeat myself until I figure out what I was saying. Let's go back. Let's go back right here. I watch a zombie. Well, anyway. I was talking about something. Huh, I guess maybe I'll get to level 30 just kill these. Holy crap, that scared the hell out of me. I got my headphones on, and I didn't expect to hear just boom and then a ton of bass. Why is everything coming to kill me all of a sudden? I'm just trying to mine down to diamond level so I can get the resources. I think I want to go home with a stack of everything, at least. I've got too much smoothstone. I don't have an actual smoothstone chest. I was just putting it in my redstone chest because that's where... Ooh! I've been really interested in cake lately. My birthday is in like 2 months, April. So, cake. I like myself some cheesecake, but I prefer birthday cake on my birthday if you guys are interested, if you want to know. Get some more coal. So, I was telling you something, and I'll just get off that. I played the Titanfall beta on the Xbox One Sunday. Loved it. Played a little bit on Monday. Well, you can't help me then, Katie. A little bit on Monday. It's awesome. I love it. I pre-ordered it. I planned on getting it before, I just never got it. And I've been trying to just, wow, just everything, come at me. I was trying to decide what system I should get it for, because I have this PC that I can play games on now. But I prefer consoles, just because that's what I grew up with. Our PCs were never powerful enough to do much. Even Doom would freeze often. So my new problem is I usually play video games with my dad. Usually when I buy any video game, multiplayer, whatever, it's to play with somebody else. And if that person's not on, I usually don't even play the game. Like Borderlands, one of my favorite games, I barely played except for when actually I finally got a PlayStation and played it with my buddy, but he moved to Montana, so now I don't play games with him anymore. Makes me sad. Lava. You're flowing down. Did I bring dirt? Ah, you guys, I totally forgot dirt. It's a good thing I got all this stone. Click. Click. There. So I had this dilemma. I'm like, do I want to get Titanfall for the PC and play with my dad because he doesn't have a one, or get it for the one and just play it because it's on console? Also, one of my supervisors at work, one of my buddies, he got a one and he's excited for Titanfall. So I decided to go with Xbox, mostly just because I didn't get in on the beta for the PC, so I couldn't try it out at all. So super excited for Titanfall. For those of you who don't know what Titanfall is, it's kind of like Call of Duty. If you don't know what Call of Duty is, I'm sorry, it's not enough time in the episode to explain both Titan. Oh, come on now. It's so dark. Oh, I'm pretty sure earlier when I was talking about watching YouTube, I was trying to get to where I said I know YouTube videos are dark. And I need to put lots of torches so that you can see. That's right, water. Just flow away into that lava that I can't access now. Look at all the redstone. Redstone. I wish you could turn like the redstone block off and on. I feel like a darker version or a lighter version would be nice. Nothing cool here. So I want that, but I don't have any water. Oh God. When I first started on my laptop, I would play. I still play off camera. I'll come on for a few hours and do things. But while I was shifting, ooh, gold. While I would be shifting on the edges of stuff over lava, I would fall in and then teleport back out, which is frightening. If you guys are wondering why I'm interested in gold, is because I've been watching a lot of UHC lately, Ultra Hardcore. If you don't know what Ultra Hardcore is, oh, I can get back to Titanfall now that I've remembered I was speaking about it. Ultra Hardcore is like old Minecraft where you didn't heal, just regen. You see my food bars down there. You didn't have that. You had to eat food to heal. And Ultra Hardcore, the only thing that will heal you besides potions is a golden apple. And so whenever people find gold while caving, because it's kind of rare, they get all excited, which is why I've been jumping when I see it. So anyway, Titanfall is like Call of Duty in that it's a first-person shooter. You can't really get out of that with Call of Duty. But instead of just running around killing people, it's first person when you're a pilot, and you can double jump. I think you can potentially get more jump than just double, or jump higher. There's different kits. Oh man, there's so much to this. Oh, come on, man. I'm talking to people. Don't make me forget. I don't even care. Look at my life. So, Titanfall. As a pilot, you get some kits. You get 3 weapons. Once you get up to like level 5, I think you can do custom. Maybe a little higher. Oh, more lava. You can do custom loadouts with weapons and stuff. want to go over there. But what makes Titanfall cool is the entire time you're playing, unless you're on a certain mode without Titans, which is possible, you're getting this... Oh, I must be in my beacon effect again. You're getting this timer, and when the timer gets down to 0, you get to call in your Titan, and it falls from the sky. It's really cool. And you can drop it on people. It falls pretty quick, so you've got a good chance of actually hitting someone. I don't know what it does if it hits another Titan, though. I don't know if you can call that in. I haven't played it enough. I'm recording for you guys. Not for you, but with you. But it comes down, and then what a Titan is, it's a mech. You hop in. You can hop in from any direction, and you get a big ass gun, and it's really good against pilots. They balance the game really well, where pilots are less dangerous to you than a Titan or an enemy Titan, but at the same time they're just as dangerous. Cause is that cobble? No, it's just from the water. I thought it might be a spawner. Because of the 3 weapons a pilot gets, there's a primary, the secondary, and those are for killing other pilots and AI opponents, which are included in each level. Aside from those 2, you get a Titan killing weapon, and it takes a lot of shots. If someone's not paying attention, you can take them down pretty easy. If you're good at running around, you can pretty much take one Titan down. Two or more would be a bit of a challenge, because Titan rounds from their weapons explode, so they just kind of have to hit you. But the other thing pilots can do is they can go camo, and that's one of the options in your kit. You can go stealth mode, or this is at least in the beta. I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same in the final release, but you can go invisible, and it only works on Titans. You can see the shadow of a person as another pilot. The stealth stuff is supposed to trick the Titan's optical scanner things, so that's how that works. And then there's not much else. I mean, you're playing Call of Duty. You can jump off walls, you can jump up walls, you can go stealth, you get different weapons, you unlock stuff. There's challenges which are cool. Play for an hour, kill so many people, just simple stuff. And it looks like the max level in the beta is 14. I never saw anybody over 14. I only played a few games, but oh, that's disappointing. There's so much, not potential in the game, but there's so much to see in the... Oh, hey there! Oh, hey! I'm gonna die now, aren't I? Oh. 1 diamond block, 2 diamond block, 3 diamond block, 4. Did I miss one? 4, yeah. I got all excited and stopped counting. A good tactic is when you find ores to just kind of poke hole. Tactic. Mad Minecraft strats. Strat skills. Ooh, redstone. Oh, another thing you should know about Minecraft if you don't is don't dig straight up or down. That was kind of a joke. Most people know that and understand why. So that's kind of a dead end. I'll tunnel that way a little bit. I'm obviously at diamond level. What level am I exactly? 11, so I want to go up a little bit. I can never remember what the exact level for diamond is, but I think it's 12. 12 is a good number. So I know you guys can't see anything. I can't see anything. So let me put one of my last torches down. Oh, coal. A lot of coal. I could have just dug straight past diamonds and wouldn't have known. So this is boring. Let's dig this way, huh? What do you guys say? So let's get personal. Let me tell you about myself. I'm 21. Actually, anybody on the server watching this has access to all my information. That's why I didn't think questions would be great, because anything you guys can ask me on YouTube, you can just ask me in the chat, and I will answer. Oh, I'm out of torches. I just was telling myself about that. So I got more coal. And I was gonna type in a command to get more stuff, but I will just use the built-in box here. Alright. So anyway, if you guys are wondering why I'm disoriented, it was because I'm usually disoriented, as well as the fact that there's been a lot of pressure at work. Mostly just mistakes I've made. Little things. A lot of people have been sick lately with the weather just not coming in, so every time one person's gone at my job, it makes it harder for everybody else, especially since the company hasn't hired somebody to replace me when I replace the guy working. I'm a shipping clerk, and the last shipping clerk quit, and I was before doing like shipping out stuff for UPS. UPS has a program. I was using that, and I was making things called floor locks. I work for a caster company. They do conveyors too, Payson Casters, and I was telling you things about hiring people. Oh yeah, so I used to do a bunch of jobs, and I think I was really good at my job. I got a lot done, and I didn't make mistakes, so I was proud of that. But when the other guy quit, I was the only one who could really replace him because I wasn't a veteran. I was only there for like a year beforehand, and I'm good with computers. I mean, not as good as like Train, but, or actually most people, to tell the truth, but at that job, I am. And it involves using computers to ship stuff. So, and then they never replaced me. So they've had a couple guys like fill in for me. There was the veteran who was in charge of shipping, or he's not in charge at all. He's just been doing it for years. So he's still doing it, but he was doing my job too, aside from his. And then, hey there. This is boring. I don't even remember where I started with this, but I did some stuff wrong at work, and that's been taking its toll on my mind and body and soul. And I was gonna make some cocoa to drink while I played this. That would have been nice. You guys like cocoa? We had a little discussion on the server about cocoa. Hot cocoa, hot chocolate, whatever you prefer, as long as it's warm and chocolatey. Seriously, anything that's warm and chocolatey. I'm trying to think of a way that could be twisted to be inappropriate or disgusting. But if it's warm and chocolatey, I just can't see it happening. Oh, I'm diabetic. Again, almost everything I'm going to say in this episode is for people who aren't on the server. Light. How far will I go? I didn't actually set a timer for this. This is actually kind of boring. Let me see if I can find another cave and gather my thoughts, and I will get back to you. Alright guys, welcome back. I checked the length of the episode, and I know it was kind of rambly and didn't really follow a general tone, but I figured I'd spend the last few minutes, since I couldn't find anything, telling you guys about things I forgot. I did film an episode 2 before the current episode 2 of Harvest Block, but I deleted it for a few reasons. One, I showed the Dyne map in it, and it had the Dyne map address, and I couldn't blur it out like I thought I could. I didn't know that it would be a problem or not, so I just decided that it was probably a good idea not to show it. So hopefully Light gets the map room up so I can show you where I live. And then the other reason was we were having huge internet problems that day, and it only uploaded in like 320p, which is just awful resolution. And if that's not a real resolution, then I'm just an idiot. It was something really low, and I couldn't stand watching it myself. I wasn't going to make anybody else do it. So I took that down, but I never went over what I talked about in that video. So what I did is I spent a bunch of time going around the islands that are in this vicinity. Because I'm like in the Channel Islands around that are surrounded by like continents. So I looked around, and I don't know if the story will make sense if I don't start with telling you why I was looking for islands. I'm gonna make a couple PvP map things. One of them is gonna be just a PvP or it's gonna be a map. It's gonna have some buildings. It's gonna have just fights. If anybody watches Ethos Lab, he's working on the same thing right now on the Minecraft server as we speak. As I'm filming, and it's coincidence. I plan on doing something like he was doing when he started, but he also made some spawn points, and I'm gonna use heavily his stuff because he pretty much just did all the thinking work for me. Most of my problem is gonna be building, but I'm trying to head over to the actual island. I looked all around. There was a really cool island, like only 10 blocks wide, but like 50 blocks long, and that was cool, but it wasn't the size I wanted. Alright, world. There's sheep. It must be safe. It wasn't what I wanted. I went over to another island, and it was covered in trees, and it was really mountainy, and it just seemed a little too small. You guys should eat. I came around and sheared sheep just for fun a while back. You know, I figured this out. F3 and H. F3 and F. Maybe I have to hold it down. F3. F3, H. F3, F. T? T. Ooh. I don't know exactly what that does, but it reloads all the chunks and stops the music, so... I would have told you just reloaded all the chunks, but if it stops the music too, it's gotta do something else. So... Oh man, I thought I was gonna die. I have a shovel for this. And now it's dark and wet. Alright, so, I was telling you about the PvP map. I'm running out of time, you guys. I'm trying to keep my episodes a certain time limit. So, where is the island? Gonna build a PvP map. 2 spawn sides, gonna have all sorts of buildings. The hard part's gonna be setting it up so people can play it without help from the admins, because the easiest way to do it would be like keep inventory, and I want to be able to just flip a switch that turns it from admin powers to not admin powers, so anybody can come over and make it work. The second PvP thing I want to do is, I showed you guys my sugarcane farm. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. While I was building it, there were special holes, or there were certain places where holes were going to be. This island right here I'm looking at is where I'm going to put the PvP map. I got to build something in between the islands, just figure out a way to keep people on it, on this island. But, did I show this? I got really excited about flowers that episode, I thought, and Reb made mention of it, so I can't remember. I could just be going over the same thing. Well, hey, if you didn't watch my first few episodes, this one's for you. This entire island, it's huge actually, and it might be a challenge, especially if I can't get many people to PvP. I'm not trying to place that. I'm trying to switch to my food. So, PvP here. But I was building my sugarcane farm, and to make it easy to remember where all the holes were, I would build cobblestone pillars up a few floors, drop down, build cobblestone pillars up, and it had this design like one here, one here, no, up here. And Scent came to visit just to see the farm, and he was playing on them. He's like, hey, you could really easily turn this into a PvP map. And I've been thinking about it, and he was right away. I knew that, I understood that. But I've been thinking about how I can do it. Look at all these sunflowers. That's cool as hell. This is a big island. It's going to be a lot of work. I'll have to find a way to like shrink the borders for smaller amounts of people. Let me kill you with a sword. There. I used to play on my laptop, so I'm not used to having a mouse wheel to switch between stuff. It's great though because I lose my WASD keys way less often now. I'm not fumbling for number keys. But I'm thinking a big circle shape with that pattern. Different heights for the cobble and such. Not just cobble, but for the platforms, for the columns. That's why I start with the C. Rebzon. And I'm planning on stacking like the very top of the columns with like ice and soul sand, and then putting like a carpet or a half slab on them. Look at all those creepers. You think they'll see me through the grass? Shh. Everybody quiet, quiet, quiet. Ooh. They saw me, you guys. Someone's about to get the welcome wagon. So, as I was speaking before, I just kind of went quiet. Ice and stuff. So when you're jumping around, it's difficult enough to jump from one position to another. But if you jump on one and all of a sudden you're sliding, or you just stop, it's going to mess with your momentum. And the point is to knock people down. And the cool thing about this map is I can dig down to bedrock, cover it in glass, and then every few columns will have like a dispenser with snowballs in it. Or not a dispenser, it'll have to be a dropper. One or the other, whichever one doesn't actually turn them into snowballs that are fired. That sheep scared me. It had like a devil face, I thought. And by devil face, I just mean not sheep face. Die. You guys hear my mouse clicking there? I wanted him dead. What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that just a hole in the mountain that I lit up with torches? Ooh. Look at that down there. What is going on? Oh! I'm not cheating, you guys. I'm not cheating. Where am I? Alright, episode is now too long. So I will stand right here and finish off what I was saying. People get snowballs and they can throw at other people. Otherwise, you have to punch people off. And, that's the extent of my thoughtness process thing. I might try and do an event for the hole digging. Scent did one. It worked out pretty well. Maybe a variation of that. But also I kind of want to do it myself because I said I need the resources, but it does take so long to do. But I'll get that built up. There's all sorts of ways it can go. I haven't even started the project yet. I haven't even found a place for the project yet. At least I have a PvP island. But that's one of the reasons why I'm looking for all these resources, is to do those projects. And the sooner I get the resources, diamonds mostly, so I can make another diamond pick, so I can enchant that, get some fortune, so I can get a bunch of quartz, so I can finish off the Resident Evil room. I would like to finish that room. The house is just getting kind of boring. You know, spending all the times working on just one thing. Excuse me. It's good to have a few projects. There was a stairway there. I wonder what's going on. Why my world isn't loading. There's a mountain. Yeah, I don't think my redstone will work with it like that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully more episodes out soon. I'm supposed to get my new wired controller in the mail soon. Tomorrow, actually, I think. I'm pretty sure. So there's a few other games I was waiting to play until I got that. So more than just Harvest Block content, even if you're not interested in that, maybe look at it just to see if you like it. I know when I watch other people play games, it gives me an idea. It gives me an idea of a game I might like to get, or something I might enjoy, or at least it's a story, which is why I play a lot of games. Any single player games I play really are for the story. Except, well, Minecraft's not single player, but anyway, went way too long on this. Sorry, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, please. If not, dislike it. Anything you guys want to do to my video, you can. Just make sure it's appropriate. Oh, that's... think the world might be ending, you guys. I'm pretty sure, man. When you see photographs just hanging on walls and that right there, you know stuff. Oh, there's someone for me to murder. So, I'm sorry. All right, guys.